When you're driving your 16 to 18 gauge, if you go to driving it automatically, it's going to take and it's going to mushroom the top of it. But if you're going to drive residential, I'm going to recommend that you get a drive cap like this right here. It's going to fit down right on the inside of it. Here's your 1 5/8, here's your 2 3/8. As you move on up into your CQ20 or you move into your Schedule 40, then what I'm going to recommend is you go with a sleeve itself. Probably the most overlooked accessory when it comes to drivers. Everybody just wants to just put the driver up on it because the barrel's big enough. Well, if you'll use a sleeve in itself and reduce all that space, you're not flopping around, and for me, you're getting the drive, you're getting the most efficiency of it because you're putting the pipe or whatever your material, you're putting it right in the center of the anvil and driving it on back down. When you move to the Postmaster Plus, we've got a drive adapter for that. And you can see how it's been milled out on the top of it. It's going to sit right up on top of the post and everything. And the reason that we had to do that is, I said to you a moment ago, when you get up a little closer and you can see the slots. Those slots don't go all the way up. So without this drive cap, your anvil is not going to come into contact with the top of the post because the post is not going all the way up in there. Now, when you start to drive with your Postmaster, what I'm gonna have you do is take that barrel cap off of it so that the wings can stick out the side of it. But where that barrel cap comes into play, you're driving this 2-inch material, goes up in there. Now you don't have to worry about it. Talking about your rhinos is a 2-piece. As you saw, mine was a 1-piece and everything like that. And on the extension handle kits, as you can see, we've got 2 different throttles on it. And that's so that you can, as you get it up on the post itself, you can work your way on back down. But right here on this side, this little black box, it's called a throttle junction box. And what that does is let you still use this main throttle as well as this throttle down here. I try to keep people off the ladders. I'd rather keep you on the ground, keep your feet flat, off of a bucket, something else to drag around. 9 foot and below is what your 30-inch extension handle is going to take care of. We've got a 15-inch extension handle kit over there. In that scenario, you are going to have to get up on something. No mixing the gas, 4-stroke, so everything's nice and easy to be able to do. This is our #1 thing that we talk to people about every single day. Right in behind this right here, you get into it, and that's where the crank is at and everything. When you purchase the unit, it comes with a little bottle of EPO grease. When you open this up, when you first get it, it's got the adequate amount of grease in it. Young man asked a question a while ago that they'd just gotten one. He opened it up and he said, man, it was just all kind of a big wad in there. Well, yeah, it is. It's because when we get the unit, it's dry, so we just take and pump that grease in there. But if you fire it up, what it's going to do is it's going to sling that grease around this outer wall. You want to keep about 1/8 to 1/4 inch of grease around that outer wall. A lot of folks that will buy them, they'll run it for a little bit of time and they see this tube of grease, they open it up and they squeeze the whole dadgum tube of grease in there. Well, what they've done, they've put so much grease in there, the airflow can't go down through there. Don't take and put a whole gob in there and everything. You're still gonna see the crank in the center because the way the centrifugal force is going around, it's slinging that grease around this outer wall. You know, your cap in itself is gonna sit right up on top of it. That's where this handle comes into play, right? When you can pick it up like that,